of all, hello, welcome back. Second of all, welcome to Meme Review. I have no idea who started the clap thing, so please, if it's someone problematic, don't just assume that I support them or am a fan or anything. Anyway, today we're looking at some memes from companies that are trying to sell you makeup. And I think these are kind of gross. I don't think that the memes themselves without context are too bad. I mean, if I made this or a friend made this, I would probably laugh at it, maybe give it a like, and move on with my day. However, if a friend of mine makes a meme like this, they're talking about their experience, they're talking about their feelings in a genuine but joking way. On the other hand, when a company does this, they're doing it to make it seem, quirky and relatable to overspend on makeup or purchase more often or in larger quantities than maybe is the best for you. So we're going to go through a couple different companies' recent Instagram memes. Now, the previous video of this that I did, which was months and months ago, was exclusively Colourpop. And Colourpop remains a semi-frequent offender. About half of the memes that we'll look at today are from them. The other half are from Ipsy. Now, I think that Ipsy has also been sharing these kinds of memes for quite a while. I've just only been following them for a couple of months, so I hadn't run across some of their more problematic content until now. Let's start with the familiar territory of Colourpop, and then we can move into Ipsy. So the first one that I have is actually one of my favorite meme formats. It is Salad Cat. I know, I'm internet old, and I've reached the point where my favorite memes are ones that were like cool and on trend like 2 years ago. It's great. I'm so excited to become obsolete very quickly here. Anyway, it's them, stop buying palettes, me, but they're less than $10. This was run during Colourpop's 20% off sale, 25% off sale that they ran a couple of months ago. Anyway, they actually did a good job making this meme. I will give them that. I love the glammed up cat. Very cute. However, I don't love how the brand is pushing the exact excuse that probably a lot of people who do purchase too much makeup would be making themselves already. This feels to me like an internal conversation. I'm done, I have enough, I shouldn't buy anymore, but it's on sale. And I'm not a big fan of that. I don't think that's super responsible. Of course, the brand's job isn't to push responsible consumption. Their job is to make money, but it's my job to push responsible consumption on myself and hopefully to promote it among others. Here's another fun, relatable meme from Colourpop. It's Lizzie McGuire, me adding 5 palettes to my cart. Somehow, her unkempt, not put together all hair looks significantly better than mine. If I ever have beef with anyone, it's going to be my bangs. We're going to put that out there. I can already see it coming. I don't know about anyone else, but I have certainly found myself with insomnia at 3 o'clock in the morning, just turning on my computer and trying to do something absolutely mindless. Maybe that's watching YouTube, maybe that's just browsing through Instagram or on some kind of shopping site. Usually it's Nordstrom Rack for me, which is weird because I've bought one thing from Nordstrom Rack total in my entire life, and that was in person. Anyway, but I think most of us have been in that position, and you're definitely a little bit more vulnerable. You're not making your best choices at that time. And here's Colourpop saying, oh, it's totally normal, you add 5 palettes to your cart, you spend $60 with us at 2 a.m. Isn't that quirky? And my answer to that one is no, I don't think that's quirky. I think that is something that I would regret when I finally managed to get to sleep and woke up the next morning. Can I do that face? I feel like that was a pretty good version. I'll probably disagree with myself when I'm editing though. Anyway, I feel like this one and the next one that I'm going to put up, which is SpongeBob, me making my 10th online order after telling myself I was going to save money, really fall in the same category. And the message behind both of these is that you have set boundaries for yourself to put yourself on some goal for self-improvements, whether it be saving money or just bringing in less, and instead you've broken those boundaries. Again, we've all been there. I know that for me it tends to be more of a food thing. I mean, for me it's recently been, all right, time to lose those COVID-19, and by about Thursday night, it's like, we could start again on Monday, which again is fine if it's my friend and I joking about that. It would be different if Ben and Jerry's was sending me emails like, hey Iris, you can start your diet on Monday. It's no big deal. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's different if it's Domino's Pizza saying, I'm only gonna have one slice. It's not a great look. It leaves kind of a gross taste in my mouth, and I wish they would stop with these kinds of memes. We actually have 2 Colourpop memes left to look at, but I only have like anti-consumerism issues with one of them, and it is this one from Shrek. Looking at the subtotal of the 120 items I have sitting in my cart. I think this is actually the sneakiest of the memes that we'll be looking at today, because I think the goal with this one is to increase your mental level of what too much is. Now, I think that for almost all, if not all of us, 120 items from Colourpop is insane. Bringing in 120 items of makeup total is a huge amount. That is honestly probably more than most people own entirely. Bringing all of that in from one order from one brand, yeah, that's excessive. But at the same time, we could say the same thing about 60 items. However, Colourpop is setting this bar so high that compared to 120, 60 starts looking a lot more reasonable. If you were instead working up from, here are 3 items from this brand that I really want, looking at 60 looks insane. So with this, they're just setting the goalpost for, here is way too much to buy, so far out that even when you're buying a huge amount of things, spending a ton of money, it doesn't seem like all that much. It doesn't feel that crazy by comparison. I don't have anything anti-consumerist to say about this last Colourpop meme, but I hate it. I think they just wanted to put Harry Styles in a meme, which I understand, but at least make it make sense. Ipsy's meme game is really not as strong as Colourpop's is, but they are sort of equally cringy. The first one I think we're going to look at is really similar to some of the Colourpop ones we saw. It is this little text conversation. Do I need more makeup? Brain, no. Wallet, no. Family, no. Friends, no. Dog, no. I'm just going to buy a few more things. I have the same thing to say about this that I did about so many of the Colourpop ones, so I'm going to keep it pretty quick. What they're telling you here is that even though you know that you have enough makeup, and even in this meme, it's saying that financially you're in a position where you shouldn't be buying more makeup. It's fun and quirky that you decided to buy some more anyway. And that's pretty gross coming from a company that sells cosmetics. I don't like that. Here's another one from Ipsy. Love is new lipstick, puppy memes, conditioning hair mask, heart-shaped pizza, and double cleansing. This came out for Valentine's Day. I've been collecting these memes for quite a while at this point. I've been intending to do this video for like 2 months and then just keep forgetting to. This is one that I'm uncomfortable with because it feels like it's taking advantage of people. On some level, I think that most makeup marketing is doing that, but this seems to come for people when they're feeling pretty vulnerable. This is a Valentine's Day meme. The message that I'm taking away from this meme is, oh, so you're feeling lonely on Valentine's Day, maybe you don't have a romantic partner. Well, it's still a day for love, and in your case, it's going to be self-love. And here's what self-love looks like. It is these items that you can buy and use on yourself, and by the way, you can get them from us. You can give us that money. It's gross. I don't like it. I wish that they would stop. The last meme that we have is again from Ipsy, and it's a pie chart. I love pie charts. We are big fans of visual representations of data around here, but this one sucks. This is the time I spend thinking about, broken down into makeup, skincare. It looks like wine is actually the biggest category. Next would be coffee, sleep, my kids, and work. I find it kind of interesting that Ipsy's memes seem to be aimed more at people who I would guess were in their late 20s or their 30s rather than Colourpops, which seem more aimed at the early 20s, maybe late teens crowd. I would have assumed that Colourpop and Ipsy had pretty similar demographics they were aiming at, but maybe they don't. And if a person posted this, it would be fine. In fact, I made one for myself, and I think it's kind of a cute little about me item. What I don't like is how Ipsy, a company, is casting itself as a person. It's making a persona for itself that's like a fun wine mom. And, you know, nothing against fun wine moms, but it's a company. I know what its pie chart really looks like. It looks a lot more like this. Now, I'm pretty clearly not a big fan of this style of marketing, but I want to make it clear that I don't dislike the companies for doing this. I understand why it would be beneficial to them to attach a personality and humor, even if pretty often it's falling flat, to their advertising to bring in customers. I do think, though, that as consumers, it's important that we think critically about the advertising that comes across our feeds or that we consume in other ways, and really think about the message that it's putting forward. I'm not personally offended that Colourpop made a bad Shrek meme. Am I a little bit offended that they made a Harry Styles meme and did a bad job of it? Yes, but I will get over it very, very quickly. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was useful, and I hope you will consider liking and subscribing if it was. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that I'll see you next time. Bye!